You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people? How's y'all doing on this Wanna Be Worried Wednesday? You say, wanna be worried? What are you talking about, baby? Cuz we gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good, people? Like, hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get to it to get we gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Did I say can in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in the stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about, man. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you don't watch me or you just don't watch me, you come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man? Stick up in stores now. Also, man, in stores now. Funkadai trying. Go get you one. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you can go grab you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you cop you a hardback. What's that? Swing that finger, young man. Here we go. You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Come on with it, bruh. Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, bruh. Worldwide. I ain't gonna say what does that mean. I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody. Everybody included. And Dugu, Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama says, and my mama always said, boy, breast and whiskers when you're on TV, even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? Almost forgot. Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now let's get through these disclaimers. Man, you see a good brother like myself, and I mean a good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no what I say, crime. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. No, no, no. Keep your hands off the people. People. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. No. You know what I'm talking about? No. No. You know what I'm talking about? No, man. Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced. No, 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 no. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, you know what I'm talking about? That love, you know what I'm talking about? Love. Back to the YouTube community, man. Is you with me? Come on over here and fuck with your partner, man. Hey, check it out. Psst, psst, psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's y'all doing? Bro, just realized I need to turn on this fan. You know what I'm talking about? That's what bro just realized. Man, how's y'all doing on this Wanna Be Worried Wednesday? You say, hey, what's going on with it, bro? Shout out to everybody who don't like sweets, but it takes some nose candy. You know what I'm talking about? Sweet tooth. I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? This should be a short one. You talking about Wanna Be Worried Wednesday. Man, this shit, It goes around the board, man. It covers a lot of shit. So wanna be worried Wednesday, man. It go like this, folks. I keep telling you, because as people, man, we getting into some weird behaviors. We just is, folks. We and like more than ever, I'm seeing this wanna be worried ass shit. You say, what's wanna be worried ass shit? When you faking like you worried to get attention. Coffee Chronicles. You said faking like you worried to get attention. Oh yeah, faking like you worried to get attention. Now y'all just tell me, do you know somebody like this? I don't know. Now you done seen some people like they own people that passed and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And they was just all right. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, they was sad or whatever, but they was all right. Then you let somebody like DMX and them pass, and that's when the problem became. So now they acting like DMX was their grandmama and shit, and it's still fucked up because I could get it. You get what I'm saying? I could get that you could admire somebody or this could be one of your favorite people in they past and it brings a sadness over you. I'm just here to tell you, like, come on, folks. Come on, man. We gonna stop this shit, folks. We gonna stop acting like, and it might have did to you in your head, but we gonna stop acting like DMX was more important than grandma. We just gonna stop acting like that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Lady. We just gonna stop acting like that, man. Because I'm seeing too much of that shit, bro. And I've been seeing it, right? And it just don't make no sense, bro. It might make sense to you. I don't know, because motherfuckers call me all the time. Once again, that's how I know. You watching, mama, say, I'll never blade nose, don't count. Sorry, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we gonna fuck with it when we on top. Everybody included. Now I told you this shit go all around the board, man, but it's just too much of that shit going on, man. It just is. I told you a long time ago, man, we just come around and we compare worries and shit. You get what I'm saying? But this ain't even about that. This that wannabe worry shit. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even really worried. It's just that wannabe shit. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Wanna be worried. You get what I'm saying? And we just gonna stop acting like DMX and all these people was more important. Like, we can't go on since this didn't happen. You know what I'm talking about? But we just really had some. Fuck, I just do it, man. We just really had some loved ones. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all see where my lighter fell? Because we be full of shit with that, y'all. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you, but I'm here to tell you. And I done seen a lot of shit. And they gonna say, bro, you always got your opinion. And I just know when shit be fake as a motherfucker, bro. You get what I'm saying? It either is or it ain't, man. You know what I'm talking about? I done seen motherfuckers pass up their own partner's grave site to go visit the famous people that they didn't know. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to post that picture on Instagram and be proud of it because the famous person, I don't know if it made you feel like you was paying your respect. The rest of the world got to see you in front of this guy's grave site or whatever. But, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't never seen you post a picture at the Cardell grave site. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? That's neither here nor there and things of such. You get what I'm saying? But that shit boosty to me. Because I know you full of shit. And everybody else, they gonna, you know what I'm talking about? Then we gonna get to the rationalizations. I talk too much. I need to mind my own business and all that. No, that shit just fake as a motherfucker. That's all. That shit just fake as a motherfucker. You don't know them people. You don't even care about them people, folks. But now all that shit is an event. So now when a famous person die and everybody on this shit, now it's the event to go to the grave site. Now it's the event to go, let's go visit their hometown and all this old shit. Come on, bro. And all of a sudden you depressed and all this and you just can't go on. Come on, bro. But do what you want to. I'm just gonna tell you, this is the season right here where I ain't for it. And there's something else right here, y'all. It might be off subject, might tie into it or whatever. Because this wannabe worry shit, man, see, I was gonna come to y'all yesterday, man, but I started doing my thing, you know what I'm talking about? But I was gonna come to y'all with one called appreciation. And all this shit gonna tie in together, man, because as people, we really wanna be worried. You know what I'm talking about? But once again, it's not the real worry. We just wanna be worried. And a lot of times we really ain't even worried about that shit. We just want you to see us acting like we worried, and then we want you to be worried about the same shit that we really not worried about. You get what I'm saying? And that also fits in this wanna be worried shit. You get what I'm saying? So we just gonna use this as an example or something. Say you in a hospital, right? You in a room or whatever. Now, you got a few people coming to fuck with you, but you finna be up in there for a while, so you got these nurses or whatever, right? You got nurses, doctors or whatever. And for some reason as people, this is what we do when we see we got people that's helping us. Somehow, we just jump over the fact that the people helping us and just get to taking these people for granted. Then we end up actually misusing these people that's trying to help us. You get what I'm saying? With that wannabe worry shit. Because really ain't nothing wrong with you. You can actually get up to go get some water or whatever the fuck you want. But you done got into the habit now. You see somebody rocking with you. Now you trying to send them to do it. You up there trying to act like you a little bit more sicker than what you really is. But I'm going to tell you something why that's not good, people, is because you don't do nothing but hinder yourself. Anything that you can do that you don't, like, I don't want to say physically, I was finna misquote right there. But you just going to hinder yourself, folks. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to do nothing but make yourself lazy. You get what I'm saying? And that shit is, it starts in your mental, then it's gonna end up in your body, bruh. Because your body reacts off your mind. You get what I'm saying? So you gonna make your own self lazy. Mama say don't never really know it on camera. Sorry, mama. Hey, on talking about top of the world, mama, top of the world. Hey, you get what I'm saying, man? But on this wannabe worry shit, man, it go like that, bruh. It go just like that, folks. We be out here playing with people. We be out here playing on people's emotions. We be out here just playing, folks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, because I just seen this shit. And I'm talking about I just seen this shit close up myself. You get what I'm saying? Where motherfucker try to manufacture a worry. You know what I'm talking about? Just to jump over some accountability. And we good with that now, bruh. We just good with that now. Especially you, like you motherfuckers who would get up and read the news or something and then say some shit like, China doing this or like some, and you just act like you felt that yourself. And you just act like because China finna do something or the U.S. finna do something, like that just ends your life. Now all of a sudden you can't carry out your day because China finna do something. Coffee Chronicles. See, when you that type of person, you will use anything to create that artificial ass wanna be worried. You get what I'm saying? That's why every time a motherfucker see you, you talking about, man, did you see what happened? And it won't even be nothing, man. Somebody done got audited or something, man. The IRS fucking with somebody. And you sitting here acting like because the IRS on Jack Nicholson or somebody, you know what I'm talking about, like you next. Now, like, come on, y'all. And I'm going to tell you all that is in the long run. It's just ways for you to come up with to be lazy. So you really don't have to handle your business and what you need to do. And that's one thing I ain't never forgot. I ain't never got. Mama say don't never blow your nose on camera. You know, to my side, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. But that's what we do. And as I'm sitting up here, you gonna act like I'm crazy and all that old shit. No, I just see this shit for what it is, folks. I just do. We just living in the days of the deflection and the great distraction and shit. All that magician shit, you know what I'm talking about? What's that over there, you know what I'm talking about? And all that old shit. We living in them days. You feel me? With all this wannabe worry shit, and I'm just telling you about me, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't even gotta listen to this if it don't apply to you, Coffee Chronicles. I'm just not going for it. I don't even care who else gonna go for it. I don't even care who else wanna listen to that shit. I'm just telling you what I'm not gonna do. Cause it's just too much of that shit floating around. It's just too much of that shit floating around. And what I noticed is about them kind of people right there, they just got the next tragedy to be fake worried about. They just go from tragedy to tragedy. It's like a motherfucker scar down there, like, you know, you could wake up every day, or they used to have this in the paper where you could just see who died today type shit. They had the obituaries in the thing. It's like a motherfucker get up and study that shit. Wanna be worried Wednesday it is, man. And I'm just gonna tell you, man, I can see that shit. And I done told y'all in this season right here, this just ain't no time where I'm finna be, you not finna get me to go worry about something you really don't care about. You just not. And this shit ties back into that. Because you wanna be worried, motherfuckers, you try to act like you so distraught to create attention. So DMX passed, you so distraught that you need somebody to come look after you. Coffee Chronicles. Because they gotta watch your mental. It ain't no telling what you might do. I ain't going for it this season, y'all. So I just, you know me for real, I suggest you, start thinking and problem solving. That's what I suggest, bro. Because on some real shit, I've been living way too long, y'all. And ever since I was little, I've been watching this shit. I've been watching motherfuckers try to use something else as an excuse to not flourish in their own life. To not flourish in their own life. You know what I'm talking about? Because on some real shit, even after somebody you really know and really love passed, you still have to figure out a way to carry on. You know what I'm talking about? You have to do that when it's really one of your real loved ones. So you mean to tell me you just can't carry on? Because somebody passing every day, folks. And you done found them. And now life is just too hard to live. Coffee Chronicles. We living in the days where we have found out how to get attention off the weirdest shit. So it's like, I keep telling you, it's like we reverting back to babies. We reverting back to little ass kids that just, that want attention to some shit like that, man. And in these days, we just use anything for attention, no matter what it is. So like, you have a group of people running around this world with this artificial ass worry, but somehow they done found a congregation for that shit, bro, because everybody doing it. You get what I'm saying? So now motherfuckers just sit around with this artificial worry and act like that's why you can't get to the point that you need to get to in your own life. And that's why it's always good to really to know what you want to do in your own life, folks. Like to really have some kind of plan. It could be the littlest plan, the biggest plan, but you have to have some kind of direction, folks. You just do. Because if you don't, you'll waste hella time, folks. You'll just waste hella time on some bullshit, bro. You just will. Because like I said, no matter how much we come up here in front, like, niggas, rich people and poor people. And the most of us is in the poor people boat. You get what I'm saying? Most of us is in the poor people boat, folks. So it would just do you good to come up with ways where even if you can't get off the poor people boat, bro, you could go get you a better seat or something. You know what I mean? But all this old other artificial ass shit that we be doing, just to gain attention and look at me and just like I don't know. But all that shit right there, bro, it in real life it don't get you nowhere. Cause everybody's stuck inside their own struggle, folks. Everybody's stuck inside their own struggle, bro. Some people know where they want to go. Some people don't have no idea, and some people just going where they just followers. So they just gonna end up where everybody else at. You get what I'm saying? But everybody trapped inside their own struggle in their life. You get what I'm saying? And like I don't even know how to explain it to you, but I could just tell you it's almost like a feeling. I'm talking about in real life, y'all. Like motherfuckers ain't even inside their own life. Like everybody just playing games and shit. Like, yeah, I don't know what it is, bruh. But I don't spend my days worrying about shit that don't got nothing to do with me. I don't even really want to see that shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I be trying to make the best moves inside the day that's gonna benefit me tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? So when I be coming up with plans and shit, I be coming up with plans for myself. You know what I'm talking about? My best well-being, man. I don't be sitting here looking for everybody else's situation to be worried about or be like struggling within my own life. Then I call everybody with my problem, and I want you to worry about the problems I'm having. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you having the problems you having because you worried about the wrong shit. And I don't think we get that. I don't. I don't. It's like you don't want to change nothing that you like to do or nothing that you do, and you still expect to, I don't know, get some type of different result or something, bruh. And you've been living the same way forever, bruh, for the last 30 years, and somehow you think it's going to change by continuing doing the same shit you doing, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You worried about everybody but yourself, folks. You got an artificial worry about everything else, and you ain't even got no real worry about yourself. And that's what it's gonna come down to, folks. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what is the fuck you talking about? Wanna be worried? All that old artificial shit. Every time you turn around, you got another complaint. You got something else to worry about. You know what I'm talking about? Anything could happen. Kids over there playing by the gate. Now here it is. You acting like that's the end of the world. And all that shit right there, bro. Just anything. Because I'm going to tell you something I seen, I'm going to say it was about 2 weeks ago. You get what I'm saying? But, and I tell y'all this all the time. And this is why I'm probably bringing y'all this video here. Want to be worried. Want to be worried. You know what I'm talking about? Not want to be worried. Want to be worried. That artificial shit. Because them motherfuckers right there don't even want to, they want to be worried. You know what I'm talking about? No more come over here talking about their car, woo, and you can tell them exactly how to fix their car. Oh, that ain't even that problem. All you got to do is this. They don't even want to hear that shit. They'll come up with another problem than that. You know what I'm talking about? You can tell the motherfucker, all you have to do is, I don't know, wipe the battery off and your car start because it's too much corrode. And the motherfucker tell you they don't want to do that because if they'd just come up with another excuse. Because that's that wanna be worried shit. They just want to walk around all day complaining about some shit that ain't even really important. Not only is it not important, you could fix it, but you don't even want to fix it. Because if you fix it, you can't talk about the problem anymore. And that wanna be worried shit, that's what it is, man. We getting so much far away from just like being, and I don't even mean like peaceful, like kumbaya and all that shit. I'm talking about we so far away with having a peace within our own self, bruh. For real. For real. You should just want peace within your own self, folks. Anything that the only thing that really should matter is what you got going on for real. All this other shit right there, bro, that shouldn't even really be that much of a concern. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Only thing you should really be concerned about is what you doing for real. On some real shit. And that's how you know a lot of motherfuckers just ain't doing nothing for real. Cause you just making time to worry about shit that don't even concern you. It don't. And that's the world we living in now. It just is, bro. And y'all can say I keep saying that, bro, but this shit just getting sad to me. It just is, bro. I'll be looking at motherfuckers like little kids in real life. Like, man, you don't get the fuck away from me with that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? How you think? I keep telling you this, man. Especially how you think in drastic situations, you're going to have to do a lot with your survival, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And now we just playing monkey see, monkey do. You get what I'm saying? We just playing monkey see, monkey do. So whatever the crowd is doing, that's what's way we blowing. You know what I'm talking about? We trying to get some attention too, because everybody over there look at me. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just finna do all this shit when I got other shit to do in my life. You say, bro, why do you keep saying this? You're all over the place. I'm really not. And I'm gonna tell you why I keep saying this. Have you ever seen a motherfucker that got everything else to do, but when it comes to their own life, like, they can find their way to every concert. You get what I'm saying? They can find their way to every cruise ship. They can find their way to everything that's going on in where everybody else is at. But in their real life, they always have a problem. Like there's always a bill not paid or something. I just don't understand that shit. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to understand that shit. This is why if you that person right there, you should just go on about your business. Because what I notice is, I ain't going to say everybody, because you really got genuine people out there. But I'm just going to say since I've been living, what I notice is when people be up, you know what I'm talking about, just having the time of their life, not everybody, but when people be up having the time with their life, you rarely hear from them. You get what I'm saying? You really only hear from people when they stumble upon a hard time or something, or they got a problem or something. But when everything doing good and everything just going great and shit, you really don't hear from people. You feel me? And that's fine. I just believe if a motherfucker don't hear from you when you like, motherfucker just should never hear from you then. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker should call you or something like that. I just don't believe, like, you don't hear from a motherfucker when they up. Then when shit bad, that's when you hear from them again. I don't know. That always felt like gang jumping off to me. And it might not even be. I just always felt that way. On some real shit. But on this Wannabe Worry Wednesday, if you one of them people like that right there, that's fine and dandy. You know what I'm talking about? I just think y'all should leave other people alone with that shit. That's what I think, bro. I think you should just you should just imaginary worry in the mirror with yourself. I don't think you should come around and try to put that imaginary shit on somebody else. With yourself, with somebody else, anything. I don't ever think, even if it's some real worry. You know what I'm talking about? I think you should just keep that shit to yourself and figure it out. I don't think that you should just go everywhere, all day, every day. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about what you worried about. That's on you. That really don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't one of them motherfuckers that just always worry. So on this wanna be worried, I suggest you just keep that shit to yourself. That's what I suggest, man. You know what I'm talking about? I suggest you keep that shit to yourself. And instead of you continuing with that imaginary ass shit, I think you should just look in the mirror and try to be real with yourself one time, man, and actually try to find your peace within inside you. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost you nothing just to show a little bit of that love.